camos, and we're going to tell you guys a little glitch. This glitch was founded by Bubs on his section of how to put polyatomic on other weapons if you don't have it unlocked and stuff like that. So go to his video in regards on how to do this. But I found a workaround because in his video he tells you you cannot save the blueprints or it will delete the blueprints camo on it and say that the camo has been reset. So then you have to press OK, and then your polyatomic is off the gun and you have just all your regular camos. I found a workaround. Alright? And you don't have to change attachments, you don't have to do anything like that. Just one game mode you have to go to. When you're in that game mode, you'll be able to just add the polyatomic using his method, and then you'll be able to save the camo and it will stick. Alright? So, first let's go over the first thing, which is going to be the bug. So if I go to raid episode 4 here, there's actually 2 bugs. First one, raid episode 4, okay, regular, I completed it, got 2 stars, you can see, but my veteran raid episode 4 here is still locked. Now with that tracking as well being off, so is my earnings. Now I found something quite peculiar and it's kind of weird. So you can see like all the check marks there, right? So the Fighting Spirit skin, the projectile weapon camo, the Raid Season 4 weapon charm, and the Off-Road Farah player card is check marked. But if I go to operators, right, I do have the Farah skin. So let me go find Farah right quick, which is right here.
Can't die yet.
See, I do have the Fighting Spirit skin, okay, for Farah. But here's where things get weird. So you guys can see at the top right, second thing under veteran completion reward is projectile, and it's a weapon camo. If I go to loadout, I go in here, I go to gunsmith, I go to customize, I go to camo, I go to all camos, I scroll up so it goes all the way to the bottom in one click. I click on events, but here's the projectile weapon camo, and I cannot apply it. At the top left, it'll also tell you that it is 0 out of 1 for the beating the raid 4 on veteran. I have not done, but I have. I did it on stream with you guys yesterday, I think around the same time, like 24 hours ago. I went through and did the raid on veteran with one of my viewers and a random person that we just lobby searched for. The viewer that was in the video got us to go through veteran. He had it unlocked, so we went in with him and completed the veteran raid. So I do have the veteran raid proven that I've beat it, and it's supposed to be unlocked, but I cannot use the camo. That was 24 hours ago, and within that 24 hours, I made 2 different posts going to Activision, Treyarch, and most of the known head titles for Call of Duty on Twitter. I've done a thing in the community page on my YouTube here with ats going out to Activision. I've done a direct email because I literally Googled up Activision's support email, and it actually gave it to me. So I literally copied it and then went over and made an email specifying with also screenshots of, well, not screenshots, but a video link of this happening with a screenshot of my username, right, my Activision name, and this still has not been fixed at all. Okay, and it's not just me this is happening to. This is happening to many other people. But let's get into the Camo Glitch, guys, now. So the Camo Glitch, this only works with primary. Bubs does not tell you that, but it only works with primary. What you're going to do is, when you find a gun you want to stick the camo to. For instance, let's do a pretty okay looking gun. You know what? I might do me... Done. I have no clue what I want to do it to. I might just do it to this one, but let me make sure I don't have one that already has the camo on it. So, clips, I don't think is Alduin's Rage, which is what I've been doing. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and delete this. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. Okay, because we're keeping this, but we'll keep that one. Alright, so we got two that we're keeping. Now, with that said, let's back up, and let's do the Camo Glitch. So, let's say we want it on my Alduin's Rage here, which, you know, you guys know Alduin from Skyrim, right? The dragon. That's what this is named after, because it's basically a shotgun with dragon's breath that looks like it's a shotgun breathing fire, right? If you shoot it fast enough, it looks like a flamethrower. So that's why it got its name this way. But when you're in here, you're going to press L2 on your PS4 controller and your PS5 controller to save the blueprint, but you're not going to save it just yet. You're going to bring this window up to the top left. Now, here's where you guys are not going to be able to see. It's going to be seizure-inducing, so if you're prone to seizures, click off the video now. But I'm going to have to, on PS4, double-tap the PlayStation button, double-tap it again, and then I'm going to have to go on my mouse and key, because I found, well, not mouse and key, but a keyboard. I found this timing area to be easier on a keyboard, so if I press down right now, you guys will see that I do have a keyboard. It didn't pop up there, kind of weird. Let me kind of just do that. There we go. But on a keyboard, it's a lot easier. You use your arrow keys to kind of move like left to right, usually in the weapons. You use Q and E to go to different categories, and space bar is your enter, like if you're pressing X on your controller. So I don't think it's needed to have a keyboard. It just helps with your timing if you have a keyboard. So I'm going to be using a keyboard in mine, but if you guys can get the timing down like Bubs does on a controller, then you guys can do it on controller, but I'm going to do it on keyboard. Now again, this is going to kind of give you guys that PlayStation like triangle, square, circle, X kind of rolling across the screen type ordeal, or whatever order it goes in. I just know it has the different like PlayStation button keys, and it gives a blue screen with those kind of rolling across the screen, or you're going to get some type of blue screen. And it's going to flash a lot and come into the game, flash a lot, come into the game. So this is where I said you guys might get a seizure-inducing seizure if you guys are prone to seizures. So this is where you guys might want to click off. But on PS5, I think you only have to hit the button one time, and then you hit it again and it comes back into the game. PS4 is different. You have to double click. So I'm basically just going to do one thing, which I'm going to have my pointer finger in my left hand hovering over escape on my keyboard. Double tap the PlayStation button. Double tap the PlayStation button. And then hit escape. If I didn't do it in that time, we just do it again. Okay? There we go. I heard something, but it didn't. There we go. Got it. As you guys can see, now we got this to stick with the save the KV broadside armory to stay at the top left, but I'm also out into the weapons field. Now we're going to do that again. Double tap, down. Double tap, space bar. Missed it that time. That's fine. I'm going to go on the controller. I'm going to press up, double tap. Okay? For some reason, it wants to go up, so I'm just going to go ahead and let that go up, and then double tap in. There we go. So now we get to this page. Now this is where Q and E comes in. So we're going to use Q to get over to battle rifles, okay? On mine, because that's the one I have this on. So we're just going to keep doing that. Okay, over to battle rifles. Then we use the arrow keys. I just got to go back one time to get to the Cronin Squall. Go into the Cronin Squall. Okay, select the Cronin Squall. Go up into Gunsmith. Click, click. Whoops, off on the timing, that's fine. Use my controller. Go up to the Gunsmith. You're going to go into Gunsmith. This is Q and E again, so you're going to go back to Q and E. Over to Customize. You're going to hit the camo, okay, like this. I missed my timing, that's fine. We'll go back, do it again. Missed my timing. There we go, got it. Now here's where he will say press R2 and save it. You'll go over, you'll click on the camo you have, and mine, I glitch camoed this, but for people that have it unlocked, you would just find a gun that has it, and you'll select it. And now you can see I have it on my KV broadside, and it will be Alduin's Rage on the KV broadside. Now, if I want to save this as a blueprint, okay, make sure you're in the proper game mode. So I'm over here in the, Raid Episode 4. So now if I go to loadouts, I go back to my Alduin's Rage, right? Which I made sure I was in Raid. Because if you're in multiplayer, it'll give you the bug that'll say, well, not bug, but it's their patch way of method saying, like, your camo is reset. But in Raid Episode 4, check this out, guys. I can go back in, and I'm going to say the, what's a good name? You know what? No, it's not going to be that. It's going to be called Yapalm. Alright? I saved it, and the camo stuck. I did not get the reset camo. So now check this out, guys. That's Yapalm, right? I saved it. It has the camo, has all my settings. Let's go to multiplayer right quick. Yep, we're going to leave this. We're just going to reload. Alright. We're going to go over into multiplayer. Like, hardcore. Let's go hardcore, right? Let's go to weapons. Let's find a shotgun class I have, right? So I got Alduin's Rage right here. Okay? But, check this out. Yapalm is here. I can click on it, and look, the camo is there. And I'm in multiplayer now. Alright? So that's the bypass for your camo. You can now save your camos. Just make sure you're going into Raid Episode 4 when you're doing the camo glitch, and you can get your camos to stick. And then again, follow his method. PS4, you double tap. On a PS5, you tap once. I don't know anything about PC and Xbox. I'm sorry. Maybe this might work on Xbox, because you are going to your PlayStation Home, and then you're going back into the game. So Xbox, if you have a button that goes to your home screen, like where your main category everything is, where all your games are, all your stuff, you can slide over, do your settings, for your Xbox, all of that, and then you can hit the button to get back in game, you're more than likely able to do this. But as far as a PC, yeah, I don't think the PC can do this method. I think this is like a PS4, PS5, and Xbox method. But there you go, guys. It's actually that simple to get your camos to stick. Went over the glitches. Well, not glitches. The, what do you call them? The things that right now aren't working properly in the game for some people. Some people aren't having this issue, while other people are. Which I don't understand why that would be a problem, because if one person should be able to do it, everyone should. So, yeah. I mean, I've also found when I join some of my friends, I get packet loss now. That never used to happen. Like, before this season, mid-season update, I never used to get packet loss with any of my friends. Now, on literally a PlayStation 4... I can join my friend Dragon, right? Which, I'm not going to say the last bit of his gamer tag, but I can join my friend Dragon, and when we get into game, it will start off fine, but after we get Farah through the doorway up and, get everyone free, when we get out of our cells and we can pick a gun up, at the top left, I notice it will literally say, like, I have 38 ping, which is perfect for internet connection, but then underneath it'll say packet loss and give me a long ass freaking number, and then below that number it'll be like 0%, 7%, 4%, 3%, 8%, 4%, 6%, and just keep doing that. That should not be a thing. And then I ran into another problem after I beat the raid episode on Veteran. right? I went over and played the regular one to get the forest skin, which we seen worked. But after I completed the game with my friend and one random, it got to, which is weird. I don't know why it would do it, but it went over to the multiplayer area. And what do I call the multiplayer area? Would be this area. It went to this area here with the super zoomed out. I could see the entire plane. I could see all the boxes. I could see the freaking car to the left, right? And then it froze. Literally froze. It did not unfreeze. And when I say froze, like my game froze, but I could still go like this and try to click on something, but it would not do it. Like if I went like this and was like, okay, I want to go to store, and I clicked on it, instead of it coming over to store like this, it stayed at this view with like no character, super zoomed out again where I can see everything, and did nothing. I had to literally hold the PlayStation button, close the application, reopen the application to get back into the game proper. And it said I completed the raid, but at the same time it didn't unlock my veteran raid. And it has to probably deal with something where that froze and I closed application. That's why I can't get into the veteran raid, and I'm probably having to rerun the raid again and hope it doesn't freeze to fix that. But I also have issues where if I go to start a raid, yeah, nope, veteran 4 or any of the raid 4, I cannot start it. Someone else has to host it. Because if I click it, it'll go to that like ping area for like a split second and then say connecting. I gotta go ping connecting, like that. And then once that happens, the connecting runs forever. It will not actually connect to anywhere. I cannot actually get into a lobby, and it is just very weird. And again, I'm on a freaking PlayStation 4 Pro with a controller that is not a third-party controller. I can tap the back of it, and you see nothing happening, okay? So I don't have extra paddles or nothing. I play legitly. I don't need training wheels, okay? X is my jump, circle is my crouch, left analog is my move, right analog is my look around. I got left, up, right, and down on the D-pad. You know, the giant pad. I got L1, R1, L2, R2. Oh, and it's L3 and R3 for the analogs, by the way. The regular PlayStation button, and then I got the share button and the pause button, which, you know, the pause button basically does that. That's all I have, bro. And for me to stay positive and fight some of these tryhards, bro, that shows I got more skill because I don't need the extra paddles to help, like, you know, jump while being able to look around and stuff. I can actually play with a regular controller. But again, there is a lot of stuff going on, so hopefully Activision can get this fixed, and me being able to use the camo as soon as the patch goes out. Hopefully it's like later today or tomorrow, but they should have this fixed way before then, because there's other streamers I've seen that also have like Activision people that set in and watch their stream, and they can be like, oh, this dude needs a button, he's cheating, and get him banned. You know, has people that watch, and this happened to them on stream with a you know, get like admin or something that was watching them that works for Activision, and this was like 2 days before I completed it, so they should have already had this patched out and fixed, but just hasn't. But they need to get it done. So guys, I advise everyone that watches this video right now, literally, to email a specific email, and I'm going to go get it for you guys, right? And literally push it through. Hold on. Copy. Let's head over and get you guys the details down into the chat. Okay. There you go, boys. You can write them a letter or contact them actual email. There you go. Perfect. Alrighty, guys, so I showed you how to get the camo to stick. I showed you all the other stuff. It's actually very, very cool. Hope you guys liked to enjoy. As always, smash the like, subscribe. Next time.